So this is the tutorial for how to make Bad Habit, but made by this guy Jalenrekt. The remix, it's actually decently simple, but since I don't have like a producing background, I figured it out. It took a little bit, but I'm sharing the secret sauce. So getting right into it, we got first up, we got the hi-hats. The hi-hat pattern just goes like this. They all kind of sound the same. In drill, it's like, so you skip two, then skip one, then skip two, then skip, wait, what? Yeah, skip two, then skip one. But you know, of course, he has like a little triplet here, so it gets that. Yeah, no, that's just dumb explaining that. But you can literally just copy this and then modify it how you like, and it just sounds good. And then you add in the perk with that. Yeah. I want to see, but I'm a piece. Yeah, pretty simple. Just, I mean, you can really just copy that. You don't need anything special. I got this hi-hat. Like, this is the most classic hi-hat ever. It is the original hi-hat, so you can find it just about anywhere. This perk is all the same. Yeah, you can find it about anywhere. I can make a Google Drive if someone asks for it, if they need the instruments, but I'll wait until a comment says so. So with any Jalen remix, there's always the sample, and sometimes it's pitched up. So I listen to his song, and I listen to mine, and I just adjusted it to that pitch. I changed the tempo to their tempo, and you really got to know how to sample, kind of. Like, you got to match, you got to fit the tempo, turn up the tempo, just to give it that quickness drill needs. A lot of the samples he uses are typically a little slower, so you got to amp them up so you got to bring up the tempo to make the drums hit harder. But of course, what I struggled with and what took me a long time to figure out was the 808s. These dumb 808s. I even went in one of his comment sections a long time ago and I asked him something like, what 808 do you use? And I think someone eventually told me, maybe it was him, I don't really know. He said it's the spins, it's just the spins 808. Listen to this. Listen to the spins 808. Does that sound like this? I was like, what am I, why are you lying to me? But eventually, like, with the right mixing, you can get it to sound like this. So you just want to add the 808, the spins 808 into your channel rack, and then you want to set it to a number on the mixer. This one's number 5. All I did was apply a soft clipper, and I turned this knob up, and I turned that knob down. But honestly, it doesn't make a big difference. Just have a soft clipper on the 808. Now on the master, I put another soft clipper and I put a limiter. And this part is the most important. Listen to it without the limiter, like, for real. That is not the same song. Like, okay, now I'm gonna turn the limiter on. Listen. So it's really distorted, but you know, I like that. So what all you really got to do to give it that sound is turn up the gain a little bit. You know, you got to see what you like, and then turn down all of these settings, the envelope settings. Just turn them off. So just like this, you turn the gain up and you turn the envelope. None of that. And it absolutely obliterates your mix in the most beautiful way possible, giving it that crunchiness. Oh yeah, another thing he does is that while the 808s are playing, he'll cut them off. And it's not like he's cutting off the beat. You know, like sometimes people will play the beat and then they'll cut it and then they'll bring it back at like a really good time. No, he cuts the 808 just like this. So instead of putting the 808 and like programming it in here, I literally just did it like it's Ableton and pasted the 808s in so I could cut them off like this one. And it sounds like this. And yeah, well, I mean, if you know how to compose and put it all together in the right timing and everything, that's all you really need to know. If you're anybody like me a year ago and you're trying to figure this out, I really hope this helps, because you can apply it to a lot of different songs and it has a really nice sound.